What we were doing, we were actually in Wollong, the old Wollong, before the earthquake, and we were filming a program on panda breeding. It was one of a series of 3 films we were making on giant pandas. We've been filming them for about 20 odd years. And this one was being filmed in a breeding centre. We normally film them only in their own habitat. But because we wanted to get breeding, you would never get panda breeding in the wild. That simply wouldn't happen on a camera. And we were sitting with this mother, and she was feeding. What they do in the breeding centre is they give them those biscuits, those cookies that she's holding and eating. And they have extra vitamins and nutritional elements to them to help them whilst they're feeding still with their babies and before the babies are born. And she'd put this baby on the ground, and she was basically feeding her face with this biscuit and absolutely going for it. And out of nowhere, this baby made that shrieking noise. The truth is, it's not sneezing. It's screaming for attention. It's like any human baby. The mother is completely ignoring it and feeding her face. And that baby wants attention. And that's what's really happening in that clip. She levitated in shock and looked at us. That's if you follow her eye line, that's what she's doing. And we levitated and looked back at her because we'd been there forever and nothing happened. And we said to the camera, "You have got the camera rolling, haven't you?" And he did. So it was a freak shot. Now, what happened after that is that having looked at us and we looked at her, she then kept eating with one hand and then leant down with the other hand and picked the baby up to comfort it. But she never, ever stopped eating. And then it went into our program on panda breeding. From somewhere in there on the net, Jim Moss picked it up, totally illegal. And it wasn't until some years after he had it up there that we said to him, "Well, okay, we'll let you use it legally. Our condition with anybody using it is they may use it provided they're not using it for commercial purposes. We're perfectly happy for people to get enjoyment out of it and pass it on whether nobody's making any money out of it. That's fine." And that was the condition with Jim Moss, but it's a situation where we could withdraw it from Jim Moss at any time we like, in which case he'd have to take it down. Yes, he's alive and well and living in China. When the earthquake happened in Sichuan a few years back, she was killed. She was the one panda who was killed, Mama.